All right, hello everybody, and welcome to this interview with Mike Diablo. Mike Diablo is one of my very, very dedicated fans. Isn't that true, Mike?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. When did you first start watching my content?
Oof. I can't really remember. It was, geez, about, wow, 2, 3 minutes ago?
2 to 3 minutes ago, he's been watching my content. I appreciate every single one of your views, and I am very grateful that you enjoy my content. But to go on to the tournament, so to speak, the tournament questions. I will want to ask you, do you watch Bobbybarks Tournament?
Every chance I get.
Which is?
Pretty much never.
Pretty much never. He's a very, very busy man. Tell me, do you know who Bobbybarks is?
Uh, I would imagine that he is a celebrity that happens to grace us with his presence on The Last of Us.
That is very true. He is actually
Woohoo!
Leonardo DiCaprio under a surname. For those guys, for those of you that do not know, Leonardo DiCaprio only has 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So this tournament has been very, very interesting. It's a 1 versus 1 tournament where everything is allowed except for cover training 2 and 3. And there has been a lot of controversy within this because there's a lot of FN people. Do you know what FN people is, by the way?
Those are the people that upset you when you're driving in your car?
Yes, they actually upset you while you're driving your car as well. FN people are those people that normally go a little bit more tryhard. They often ban certain perks and they fight in their own tournaments. And they fight in clans, so to speak. There has been a lot of controversy where FN people haven't exactly enjoyed this tournament and have been showing some aggravation against Bobbybarks. What's your opinion on this? What's your opinion on this subject?
I don't think Bobbybarks necessarily deserves any of that animosity or aggravation towards him. I think he's a stand-up character, and I respect him and wish him the best.
Respect him and wish him the best. What a nice man. What a nice man you are, Mike. So, since I am the one hosting this interview, I want to ask you, what did you think of my first match against Javi FNG? For those that do not know, Mike, I actually had a custom match against Javi FNG. I didn't know the man before, but after the match, we turned out to be really good friends. We played a game called Wild West, where pretty much you go up to your enemy, you bow, you turn around, take 7 steps, and on a certain time, you turn around and try to get a headshot. What did you think about that game?
It was not as exhilarating as I would have hoped.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I think it was a game of skill, keeping a cool head, and
Uh-huh.
I think the contenders were very worthy for each other.
Mm, very good for each other. Very true, very true. Both were very quick on the draw. So, in the
Yes.
second game, I fought off against a man called Mr. Mayhem. I didn't know this guy before the tournament, but afterwards we have played a few times and he's a really good guy. In that custom game, he challenged me to a shifts only game. And I passed that game as well. What did you believe from that match?
To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Mr. Mayhem. I think that
Oh,
I think he's a dirty shiver.
oh,
Um, yep. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm not going to talk anything anymore about him because
mm-hmm,
that's not
mm-hmm.
somebody that I want to talk about.
Okay. Although in my third match I did not have a custom game. I was fighting off against Romus Jones, and I suggested a private game, on which he said no. He also said that he is better than me and that he has more gun skills than me. Therefore, I was allowed to use shotgun or whatever. I outplayed this man with Bomb Expert 3, and Romans, nicely said, wasn't having it. What's your opinion on this game, me against Romans?
I think Romans deserve to get blown into little pieces. You know, I think he lost for a reason, and that's because Unblocks is a better player.
Because Unblock is a better player. You heard it here first. Most likely. So, this tournament have had 68 people signing up. 68 people for a 1 versus 1. We are down to the final 8 people. We have Candor 6F7, Chromatic Assassin, Unblock Zipzap, Daniel 12, Barry Bogrush, Valkyrie 887, Look 876, and Soup Freeman, also known as Soupman. Who do you believe will win this tournament?
Oh, there's not even a question in my mind. It's going to be Unblock.
You're voting for Unblock. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. So, there are a few matches coming up, and I want to ask you about your opinion on them. Candor is going to fight off Chromatic Assassin, and Candor actually fought Chromatic Assassin in round 3, but it ended with a draw, so both pass on to the next round. So, this is going to be a rematch. Who do you believe will come out on top this time?
Oh, Chromatic Assassin. Absolutely.
Chromatic Assassin.
He's badass.
He is very skilled with the bow. I am not denying that.
Yep.
Very good guy. In our next match, we have Look 876 versus Superman. Who do you believe is going to come out on top of this match? Because both players are extremely good with the hunting rifle.
My best guess there would be Look. I could just picture him popping up, and firing. I think I might have played him before. And I think that was exactly his technique, was look, and then next thing I knew, I had no head.
Yes, interesting. So Look is going to come out on top of that. We later on have Barry Bogrush against Daniel. Both very, very good players. Both very good with the burst rifle, as far as I've seen. Who's going to come out on top of this match?
It's a Barry Bogrush.
Barry
Sounds
Bogrush.
like he knows what's going on. Yep. Daniel sounds like he just started in The Last of Us.
Barry Bogrush's level is below 20, but alright. Barry Bogrush is going on to the 4 versus on the top 4. Sorry, I lost my wording there a little bit. And then we have Unblock Zipzap versus Valkyrie 887, which is going to be a very interesting game. Because Valkyrie and Unblock Zipzap have talked a little bit, and they have decided to do a brawler-only game. And both players are known to fuck around a lot, just having a lot of fun. None of them are exactly a tryhard. They both try to have as much fun as they possibly can. Who do you think will come out on top of this game?
Well, you had my vote before for my vote. I know who's going to win. It's going to be Unblock. He's going to win the tournament. So obviously he's going to win this little match, as well as a few others.
Interesting.
And you heard that here first. Yep.
We heard that first here. Very correct. So tell me, now that the 1 vs 1 quarter 1 is about to close, and we are, what's it called? Closing in on the next 1 vs 1, which will start in April. We also have a 2 vs 2 that will probably start in April, if I remember correctly. Would you be joining this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm going to give Unblock a run for his money.
So, which one are you going to sign up for? The 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, or both?
Probably 2 versus 2 because once it gets down to 1 versus 1, I end up panicking and
Mm.
losing it. So
Mm.
a bit more of a team player.
Excuse me for my Johnny. It is quite late here. Interesting, very interesting. So, have you? Sorry, I forgot what I was about to ask. Do you know where to sign up for this tournament?
I have absolutely no idea.
Then I'm going to post a link on the screen right now that you guys can probably click on. And if you cannot click on it, or if you cannot see it, it's going to be in the description because I am lazy like that. So, Bobbybarks has been hosting this tournament since February. At the beginning, I believe beginning of February, yes. And he has been putting down a lot of time into this, where he has been editing the videos himself. He's also been commenting on 50% of the videos, and he has also brought in guest commentaries from other Tilo YouTubers. What do you think of Bobbybarks putting down this much time into these videos?
I think everybody in the community appreciates all the time and effort that Bobby's put into this.
Mm,
I think that you know, for a first go around, I think it's been very entertaining, and we all look forward to seeing many more matches.
mm, mm. Very, very respectful of you to say. And I also want to say to Bobby that if you're watching this, that you have done an excellent job, especially with moving at the same time as you have been posting these videos. I don't know how you have the time or how you're actually managing, but congratulations on this, honestly, achievement. This tournament has also received some love from bigger Teal YouTubers. For example, we have Nick A30, who is have about 25,000 subscribers, if I remember correctly, who actually shouted out the tournament. And thanks to that, so I've heard, the 2 versus 2 tournament have received over 200 submissions. What do you think about this? That bigger YouTubers come in and shout this out?
I think that's going to give you guys some really good exposure. I think that you'll
Mm.
probably attract you know all kinds of players, and it's going to make the tournament all that much more entertaining and diverse, and give everybody a chance to have a lot of fun.
Mm. Mm. Interesting, interesting indeed. I don't believe that I have any more questions to ask you right now, so I'm going to ask you if you have any questions for Bobbybarks or for me.
I don't have any questions, but looking forward to seeing some more one-on-ones.
All right, sounds great, man. Um, I want to say a few words as well to Bobbybarks and the other participants. I want to say that congratulations to everyone who signed up and played in this tournament. It has been a lot of fun to watch. It's been very interesting and nerve-wracking at some spots. It's definitely been a one-of-a-kind tournament. And from my perspective, I can say that my own channel actually grew quite a lot after this. And I'm getting recognized every now and then in public games, and I think that's amazing. I think that's a lot of fun, actually. It's truly interesting, and I am excited to be seeing this tournament through the whole year. And of course, Bobbybarks, you're doing a great job with this, and everybody that have come in and done a guest commentary. Thank you all for coming in and commentating on these videos. It's been really interesting to listen to. Some of you have done an excellent job. Who is your favorite guest commentator, by the way?
Oh, definitely when Leonardo DiCaprio came in and did that cameo, that was an epic moment.
Awesome.
I didn't realize that he was such a big fan.
That's great. Awesome. All right. Well, without any further to do, I would like to say thank you, Mike. Mike and I actually just met on Lakeside tonight. Mike has no idea who the fuck I am. He has no idea who the fuck Bobbybarks is. He has never seen one of the tournament's games. But still, Mike came into this party chat to answer a few questions. I would like to thank you so much for coming in here and answering my questions.
It's been a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, Unblock.